What is the difference between prisoners of war and unlawful combatants? Let's start with the question, what is the difference between prisoners of war and unlawful combatants? This topic is gaining attention as conflicts continue around the world. Many people are curious about how international humanitarian law applies today. Understanding these distinctions is essential for grasping the complexities of modern warfare and the treatment of individuals involved. Prisoners of war are individuals captured by enemy forces during an armed conflict who qualify as lawful combatants. The Geneva Convention relative to the treatment of prisoners of war outlines the criteria for lawful combatants. They must be commanded by a responsible leader, have a distinctive sign recognizable at a distance, carry arms openly, and follow the laws and customs of war. When captured, they are entitled to protections under the Geneva Conventions. This includes humane treatment, access to medical care, and the right to communicate with their families. Unlawful combatants, however, are individuals who engage in hostilities but do not meet the criteria for lawful combatants. This group may include those who fight without a recognizable uniform or do not follow a command structure that adheres to the laws of war. Unlawful combatants do not receive the same protections as prisoners of war. Their status can lead to legal debates and varies depending on national laws and interpretations of international law. The distinction between these two groups is significant for the protection of civilians and the conduct of hostilities. Lawful combatants are protected by the Geneva Conventions, while unlawful combatants may face prosecution under domestic or military law. The laws of war requiring all parties to avoid harming civilians. Those who intentionally use civilians as shields may be held accountable for violations. Recent events highlight the practical implications of these distinctions. In various conflicts, many individuals are detained as unlawful combatants. This situation can lead to legal challenges regarding their rights and treatment. The right to challenge detention through legal procedures has been invoked in cases involving detainees at locations like Guantanamo Bay. Courts have ruled on the legality of holding individuals as enemy combatants. In summary, prisoners of war are lawful combatants entitled to specific protections under international law. Unlawful combatants do not qualify for these protections and may face different legal consequences. The Geneva Conventions and the laws of armed conflict provide a framework for these distinctions, aiming to balance military necessity with the protection of civilians and combatants in times of war.